Oh, something different.
In the parable of the sower, which Jesus told in Mark chapter 4, verses 3 to 8, we see the sower going out to sow. And as he sowed seed, some seed fell along the path and were devoured by birds. Some fell on rocky ground, and because there was not enough soil, there was little root, and so the sun came up and scorched them, and they withered and died. Some fell among thorns, and the thorns grew up and choked them. And some fell into good soil, and yielded 30-fold, 60-fold, and 100-fold. I look at this parable, and of course I see the explanation of the different types of soils. But I wonder, what was Jesus really trying to teach us from this parable? Because it could not really be about the soils, as we have no ability to change the soils. We have no ability to change the types of persons whom receive the word. We can't change people. So it couldn't really be about the soil. But then as I look at this parable, I had a further question, because it speaks of a sower, which means that this was a person's occupation, the person's livelihood. It was a person's means of supporting himself and his family. It also means that he was no novice. He would have been an expert. He was a sower. The principal grains that were sown then were wheat and barley. And fields were generally marked by a natural boundary and cultivated by plows. The plow would run over the soil crosswise to break it up, and then they would go over the ground with a wooden barrow. The farmer would then walk over the ground, scattering the seed from the bushel in this area that was prepared to receive the seed. And that is only natural, because as you sow, you want the best crop that you can get. You want good produce. And so you will sow into land that is prepared for the seed. Sometimes, to be sure that it would work, what they would do is further have a flock of sheep or goat run through the field so that their hooves would push the seed down into the plowed land, all in an effort to ensure that they got the best returns for their labor. So I find it very strange that the Lord Jesus did not even give an implicit rebuke to this sower who seemed to have been at best careless, at worst stupid. How is it that he was so careless with his activities that in sowing his seed were falling all over the place, along the path for birds to eat it, amongst thorns for thorns to choke it, on stony ground where they could not come up and truly bear? Only some of it fell on good ground. And I wondered, why is it that the Lord is introducing to us a stupid or careless sower? And then I thought about it and looked at the parable that follows immediately about the light being hidden. And I realized that really we are being called to be that stupid sower. In other words, we are called to sow indiscriminately. Let's not be trying to decide who will be a good candidate for the gospel of Jesus Christ. Let's not try to determine with our limited knowledge who are the best persons to receive the word, but let's just sow. The Bible teaches us that the Lord will pull them. Our duty is to sow it. Sow the seed all around to everybody. Those who look like they're ready, those who do not look like they're ready. Our duty is to get the word out there, and God will do the drawing. God bless you. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And for more, join us at 9 a.m. on Sunday mornings at 10 Union Square, Crossroads. If you can't be there in person, join us virtually via Facebook Live.